Missy's original breeder from last year has hooked me up with some new spiders. So as you all know, Missy passed away last week, and I put that little video out to explain what was going on, mostly just to let everyone know that, what had happened. And Missy's original breeder saw the video and immediately sent me a message saying that she's got some spiders available that I can use. So what I have in front of me are 6 new spiders for us to get to know over the next few months. Okay, so first of all, Maria is her name. She is a breeder of spiders. I've had a few people ask me about how do we get into all this. I'm going to go into some detail in a minute, so stay tuned for that. First of all, I want to introduce you to the new spiders, then I'll get on to how you can get hold of some yourself. They are all Philippus regius spiders. I hope I got that right. They're more commonly known as the regal jumping spider. So this one is a female, so it's the same type as Missy. She's half the size of Missy because she just hasn't grown any larger than this. And this is from a batch that was hatched last year. So in these 5 little tubs, I have some spiderlings, or the more commonly known as slings. These are very, very young jumping spiders. They're feeding on fruit flies. They've already fed since I've had them, so they're settling in quite well. If you want to follow along and get a jumping spider, I've got Maria's contact details. They're in the description below. Now, they're in the description below in case her contact details change. I can quickly update the description, whereas I can't update the video, okay? So if you've never had a jumping spider before, the best place I can send you to is mypetjumpingspider.com. That website has a lot of information when it comes to jumping spiders. There are 2 Facebook groups I also want to send you to. The first one is Jumping Spider Keepers and Husbandry. On this group, it's fellow keepers of jumping spiders, and they are a fantastic group of people. They've helped me out in the past before. If you've got any questions on there, you can post in there and you're guaranteed you will get an answer. This group is it's a group of like-minded people that love jumping spiders and have a vast knowledge on how to keep jumping spiders. So that is a great group to join if you are interested in getting into jumping spiders. The second group is Inverts for Sale. Now this one is for the UK, okay? I would suggest you go find one that's local for your country. So if you're in America, go and find an Inverts for Sale group for America, because you can only ship these spiders so far in the post, particularly if you're using Royal Mail, let's face it. So that's where I would send you. Have a look at that website. Once you get your spider, depending on the size of it, depends on what you feed. Now, these little spiderlings, these slings, they feed on fruit flies. Very easy to get in there. Just get a fruit fly out, pop it into the jar, and there, away you go. The larger spiders, I feed those on flies that come from casters from my local fishing shop. So if you've got a local fishing shop, run down there, ask them if they've got some casters. If they haven't, you can always use maggots and just let them turn into casters. What you do is you get your casters and you put them in the fridge. Now that will lower their metabolism and they will last longer in the fridge because of the cold. And what you do is in a couple of days, you take out 1 or 2 casters and put them into a separate pot. As they warm up, their metabolism increases and they will turn into flies. And once you have the fly, you can pop that into your jumping spider's enclosure and she can hunt around and grab that fly as much as much fun as she wants to doing that, okay? You would also need to mist them once every 2 days, which entails getting a water bottle and spraying some light water droplets onto the side of the cage. So that's how you do it. Though these are my new 6 spiders. Now, when they get a bit bigger, I'm going to put them into these tubs. These tubs I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tubs for £1 from the pound shop. Pop a couple of holes in the top here, or you can cut out the middle section of the tub and replace it with some mesh, and that will give us a bigger tub. Once they get to adult size, I like to put them in a tub about this big, say about just under a foot, say 10 inches to 12 inches. Ideally in a vertical tub because they like to climb up to the top of the tubs, okay? So that's all you need to know. Like I said, if if you are new to keeping spiders, head over to that website I said, which is mypetjumpingspider.com. That's got all the information you need. The only thing you've got to decide on is which species you want to keep. Now, I settled on the regal jumping spider because the environment that I'm in the office here is perfect for those spiders, so I didn't have to get any heat mats. The only thing I've got to do is put some light on them, and I use LED lights. Put the lights on them and they're quite happy doing that. Okay, I'm going to photograph the lady. We have no name, so we only need a name for these spiders. The slings, we can't name them till we know what sex they are, but the female, the adult female, she needs a name. So if you've got a suggestion, leave it in the comments below. I'm going to photograph her probably in a week or so. I wanted to settle down first, so I don't want to get her out and start flashing bright lights in her eyes. You know, like this is the second day I've had. I brought her yesterday, okay? But that's it. Now, Maria, luckily, is in driving distance of my home, so I was able to drive down there and pick these up. But if you are interested in getting any spiders, then, like I said, check that website out. And if you're in the UK, then please get in contact with Maria. She has regal jumping spiders, and I believe she's taking pre-orders now because they're not quite ready for shipping. Because I was able to drive down there, I was able to have these now, and she's given me these for the channel. That's great. So if you're looking forward to seeing these spiders grow up and photographing them, then please subscribe to the channel, click that like button and press the bell icon to make sure you get notified when the next video goes up. But for now, my name is Stewart Wood. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.